low key. I'm just tryna be low key. I'm just tryna be low key. This shit be holy. Dropping the Addy. Locations on Google Maps for the beach for all of the baddies. Your kids be calling me daddy. Bitch, I'm a doggy, no lassie. I'm a pen bitch, not a sensei, but your girl be calling her Maggie. She only want God to be happy. Don't make me sing, man. In the kitchen naked like a red range. Archangel Uriel gon' brain change. Bitch, I wrote a Bible like I'm King James. But I'ma tell you now, motherfucker, you ain't really no king, man. The whole world gotta choose a side, and it's way more than a yin yang. Wait, you know me? I don't think you do. Oh, me? Tell me what it do. OG, then they told me stay low key. I'ma tell you, you ain't gotta tell them where we at. Yeah, you ain't gotta tell them where we at. This not where you belong. It's shit that's going on. I'm still trying to do right, but we be doing wrong. Motherfucker, yeah, you ain't gotta tell them where we at. Yeah, you ain't gotta tell them where we at. This not where you belong. This shit that's going on. I'm still trying to do right, but we be doing wrong. Motherfucker, yeah. Low key, I'm just tryna be low key. I'm just tryna be low key. I'm just tryna be low key. But shit be holy. You got me, I got your back. Look, we in this together. No one really got your back. So get your shit together. Thinking too much about the past, but shit been getting better. So much shit I gotta laugh, cause I was getting cheddar. Now I can see why you mad, because your bitch a heifer. Cause she was leaving your ass right in your Christmas sweater. Don't make me be on your ass. That's when you getting pressure. You'll never reach where I'm at. Bitch, I'ma live forever like G-O-D. Pull up on a creep. She chose me. Why the fuck are you so deep? I'm just tryna be low key. Yeah, you ain't gotta tell them where we at. Yeah, you ain't gotta tell them where we at. This not where you belong. It's shit that's going on. I'm still trying to do right, but we be doing wrong. Motherfucker, yeah, you ain't gotta tell them where we at, bitch. Yeah, you ain't gotta tell them where we at. This not where you belong. This shit that's going on. I'm still trying to do right, but we be doing wrong. Motherfucker, yeah. Low key, I'm just tryna be low key. I'm just tryna be low key. I'm just tryna be low key. That shit be holy.
Doom, 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 butterneck jawline. PBS, the public beneficial, said humanitarian service channels. You'll surf all through the astral skies and stuff. I got a lot of work to do though, because I want to make sure I'm done at it tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to do because I want to make sure I got enough time and not stuff on my mind that I can have peace getting on the roll. You know what I'm saying? Not get on the roll and 1,000 things that I gotta do I ain't did yet and I gotta finish. No. Okay? No. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta break down these shifts in the like tarot card allegory attribute of it. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be so deep in astrology all the time and then it still be smack monkeys at the lower levels too. So I gotta make sure everybody get it. So I'm also dropping beginner courses too. I'm actually gonna drop that first before the college courses because God told me that's probably what I need to do. And by the time I start dropping the college courses, I might be in a college. You know what I'm saying? So God was like, yeah, that one right there. You know what I'm saying? I was throwing that heavy energy. I got the elements done. I got half of the sun done. God was like, wait a minute, that's cold, child. That's cold. You might gotta wait till you're around Queen Elizabeth. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the lower part of the ladder. God said, man, you do that first. You'll find a consort doing it first. You know what I'm saying? Because I was sitting around about to get like procrastinating and just like look like I'm desperate to just find anybody and just make them my girlfriend or something like that. But then God was like, wait a minute, here's a good idea, Archangel Uriel. You could do it yourself. Oh, that's not wait a minute, what? You could do that yourself. Oh, I start thinking like, hey, child, take time off the college courses. You know what I'm saying? Put time in that. college courses. You might be in the college. Oh, I okay, I'm gonna do that way. You know what I'm saying? You'll find some old dust bucket while you're doing it. Oh, okay. Thank you, God. Thank you. Real stuff. You like to listen to God now. Like a female got some God in her life, she know where I'm at. Other than that, I gotta listen to God first. You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to God first. I'm sorry, I gotta listen to God. You know, other than that, flight tarot card read. You know what I'm saying? For God dang it. Oh, PBS beneficial channel. Service humanitarian. 3-minute commercial work. I'll take care of the third world country kids version. You know what I'm saying? So right now we just go get into some synchronicities and sigils and foundations and stuff. Aries through Pisces. Now I want to go as fast as I can because I want to be like other tarot card readers. They run down your energy. And if I want to do a long video, do one specific for signs. I'm gonna say that for like TikTok though. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I need y'all to add Twitch too. I'm gonna be on Twitch and start being on Rumble and stuff because you know I got my energy now. The only time it looked like I'm procrastinating is because y'all just don't see Dolo sweat when he tried to go live. Behind closed doors, I couldn't even do it. I barely could have went live, but I still went live. I'm still doing God's job. It ain't for y'all to see me sweat. It's just for y'all to hear me bitch every now and then. That's it. Not the in-depth version of it. That's for secret close spirits that's in the world I'm in the spiritual area. You know what I'm saying? Because those would be the spirits that help me not be in that space. You know what I'm saying? But right now I gotta fight tooth and nail. Even if I'm a tooth and nail. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. So look, we're gonna matter of fact, we're gonna wait 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I get the 12 minutes part. I don't know why I put that out. You know what I'm saying? The 12-minute part. I keep forgetting I like to build the mind and use TikTok filters and stuff like that. And on the PBS channel, sometimes it's sigils that are like, oh man. Oh, esoteric fire clouds and stuff like that, and the fart little sigil dragon forms that come out the dragon nose on little cartoon Cinderella movies and stuff on Disney. You know what I'm saying? You get all that, all YouTube, it's all on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You blame TikTok. Just make sure that color green next to the world on the little algorithm page. All content creators got. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff, whatever you call that page. What they call that page? I forget what they call that page. The algorithm. You know, the analytic page. The analytics. The analytic page. Let us make sure that color look green next to the video that just uploaded. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Blame TikTok for all the filter sigil systems that's floating in the background. Real stuff. Real stuff. But yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna get into some spiritual stuff, especially throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of changes going on. Anytime we got some shifts in the world, it's a lot of changes. That means changes. So, you know, you're gonna be going through changes. A lot of changes you ain't gonna like going through. That means you planting bad seeds. You ain't up to date with the changes, so you're able to be free to use that energy. The time is in the sky. You playing catch up. You using the energy where the energy at right now, the time in the sky for a whole bunch of stuff you accumulated 2 moons ago, last moon, 5 moons ago, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And you like trying to figure out why you can't get out of stuff, why you gotta kind of lie about things, why you kind of gotta be in your ego for the sake of vulnerability's sake and stuff like that, and come to conclusions of not knowing how to deal with things. That is all outcomes of you planting bad seeds. That's it. It really don't go no further than that. And if you're not able to do enough shadow work to know that about yourself, well, go to hell and keep doing it. We all got free will. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said you had to make the decision to do it. You can hear all the knowledge, read all the Bibles, or read all about it, or Charlie Brown newspaper, Vindicator machine, box, face, jawline, all you want. That don't mean you actually gonna do it. That's the other part people never realize. You gotta mix all the tools together. You just can't know about it. You gotta do something too. You got to blend both parties together. It's all about joining two energies to create a new beautiful one. You just can't like get into one and be like, okay, mission accomplished. God, where's my prosperity? Nah, I don't work that way. You like God look at that like you ugly. You look like a little Frogger video game. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. You gotta understand. I'm fish company old Muppet baby. You gotta know that. You see, if you don't know that, you and your ego, you trying to convince yourself it ain't that. And you trying to come up with other solutions, other circumstances, and other ways to look at yourself that really is only in your esoteric mirror. You keep forgetting that what you showed everybody else is how everybody going to continue to look at you. You know what I'm saying? What you showed everybody else, how everybody going to continue to think that's how you act. Until you start to show, and AKA, hopefully your actions speak louder than words. Because some of y'all dig so much deep of a hole, it don't matter how many actions you shown and how many words you used before it and stuff like that. The amount of damage, trauma you have made mixing your energy amongst others, God damn it, we don't give a care about the action either. Said that all energy ain't good energy. You know, all Christmas presents ain't good Christmas presents. Said, well, your family members, you keep your present. You know what I'm saying? And you could count on me not getting you one next Christmas. Real stuff, y'all. Like, y'all don't be people life about game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real stuff, good real game. Ain't no game gonna always be up under the Christmas tree, but good spiritual game God give you will be up under that Christmas tree. So the absent of a present a lot of times is good game you could take. Good game you could take up under there. Good, you know, Nintendo 64 worth of buttons and controllers. It's like, go button play all day with the knowledge God has gave you. You don't learn life game. You learn the game of life. Real stuff. 15 seconds left. Real stuff. Life is about a Christmas tree. Oh, y'all a tree. You know what I'm saying? Real, make sure the fruit and the ornaments on yours look nice. And you look the part. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all Christmas trees look like the old broken down, not even artificial GMO one. At least go get a GMO, nice, good leathery coat one looking one. You went and got a real one with bugs, ants, and spider webs still on it and stuff like that from somebody's backyard that they chose to sell themselves because they took their job and saved up some money to go get the little seesaws and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they was like putting their mind to work, having a hustler spirit. You got lazy because you didn't want to go get a sufficient good ornament tree and stuff like that. You go get a tree to stinking the whole house up and just smell like pine all over the house. You know what I'm saying? Knowing pine smell like sperm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about it. Pine smell like sperm. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. The first day, I start fucking and stuff like that. I start realizing, wait a minute, this smell like that little stuff that be in that little stuff on the trees. Pine cones. What is this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Nature connection face. Why is everything connected like that? 12 minutes in. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Real good spiritual knowledge real quick before the flight tarot card reading knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Pine cones smell like sex. It must smell like egg cells too. So they must all smell the same. You know what I'm saying? Pine cones smell like sex. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. A whole bunch of stuff to get you caught in the house if you still live with your parents or your auntie. Also, your foster care. So, you know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Y'all can stay right next to a pine tree and stuff. Like, you gotta hope. That's the only way they'd probably get confused and stuff. Y'all don't stay next to no pine tree. Don't you go sneaking nobody in your window in your house. Oh, sad, real stuff. You got to keep it real in the spiritual world. Got to keep it real. I don't want to hear what you talking about. I don't want to hear what you talking about then. It ain't good advice. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants in Mars. Let's see what you got going down for Virgo. Mars transition shift in Virgo and Mercury transition shift in Leo. You know what I'm saying? So that means we got shifts in our lives. And the shifts is going to be directed in the area of our thinking, communicating, and sharing ideas and how we relate. And also our passions, motivations, and our desires and things of that nature. And if you're carrying too much old and outdated energy, playing catch up because you manifested too much old and outdated yesterday's moon, aka yesterday's Mercury, yesterday's Mars. In this case, they're a little slower moving. But you still play catch up, and when you play catch up in slow moving planets, you really manifesting a whole lot of bull crap in your life. It take you about good 4-5 years to get out of a funk and start opening up opportunities and not experience blockages, tower moments, 7 of swords and devil quartz and all that, and 2 of wands and 3 of cups face, and 18 pentacles. Now look, so right now, these are the shifts. We got shifts in our passions and shifts in our way of thinking. Now, you might be holding on to things that you have got comfortable in, whether it started negative or not. due to the fact of not being aware, because we're in a new day and you kind of don't remember all the events that structured your mind when the planets did that shift to go in that previous sign. So right now, if you hold on to old and outdated things, you might not be able to get with the program of sophisticating or solidifying your passions and motivations if it's not correlated in the Virgo way, because you still might be playing catch up with what you manifested getting comfortable when it was in Leo. So you might have got attention, took abuse of it, and now you ain't got no way of producing it, constructing it, making money off of it. Something you could worry about as a routine and pattern, and it became your job. It's something that you gotta go get another job to help out now. That's another reason why you planting bad. That'd be another example of planting bad seeds. You got to do something that ain't got something to do with what you was doing if you would have did it the right way, aka yesterday's goddamn Mars, when Mars was in Leo. Now do the same thing with intellect, communicating, and sharing ideas. That's Mercury. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's Mercury was in Cancer. So you might have got comfortable, even if when it went into that shift, things started negative, the way things going to start negative through all shifts. You know what I'm saying? So keep up track, keep update, be aware. This is what goes on. I'm just giving you the understanding of what to look for and what to look at, so you don't mistake it and catch everything on an instant. So you might be holding on to too many things about communicating that was deep connection and comfort zones that really didn't matter if it was productive or not. Can't do that right now, and things of that nature with Mercury and Leo. You got to start expressing, and whatever you was developing, when whoever you was communicating with that represented comfortability, if y'all wasn't having conversations that dealt with what y'all want to express or something that you're interested in, and you was too busy distracted in those conversations that matched more comfort zone, then for the most part, once the Mercury, which where is that now, and Leo, it's time for you to feel comfortable expressing that you around people, places, and things that match more of the Cancer, Mercury Cancer energy. So you might feel uncomfortable expressing how you want to express things now with Mercury and Leo, especially cater to your creative gifts and talents. And that's another confirmation you plant bad seeds during this particular time. So Aries, Sun, Moon, and Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mars, because I want to run through this real fast. I got a lot to do. Oh, card flipped upside down. 2 cards flip. I don't know if I want to do underline the story. Underline the stories. You're going to be receiving grand support from opportunities and hate. So whatever opportunities you receive on a mass scale, going to create a lot of hate on a mass scale and things of that nature. And I'm an Aries myself, so y'all can use me as an example. Why a troll always pop up no matter what channel I'm on, no matter what time I go live, no matter what. So business, business, career, love matters. All right, boom. 2 of hearts. Somebody else is an opportunity when it comes to business and career or love matters. So somebody else could be an opportunity. We don't know if it's good or bad opportunity yet. Now we know. It's a good opportunity because your surrounding may have some type of passion or gift or something you can get attention for, familiar with. And you can get attention, but in this case, y'all can get attention. So someone else is an opportunity for you can get attention in your surroundings or your environment in some way, shape, or form. Well, I like that. I like that. Uh-oh. But there may be a frustration in your surroundings. So there may be something, responsibilities or something that's taking you back or something like that. Oh, but this ain't my story right here. I took care of all my responsibilities. Who want to move to Cleveland with me right now? But for all those Aries out there that do got this situation and you ain't me, you got 2 3s. So this is a 6. You got to pay a lot of attention. You got to choose. There's opportunities in your surroundings that another individual can help you out, but there's blockages that may make you can't fully do that. There may be a blockage there, maybe a bill or responsibility, lack of money, children that you ain't take full responsibility for, so you got to hang around and you can't really be free and things of that. It was something like that. That's what's going that become between this. So it's not like the opportunity might disappear, but you can't fully participate with it. Also, you got to find some in between stage if you ain't Uriel as Aries. Know what I'm saying? But somebody else's opportunity, and for the most part, they can help give potential or something that could spark potential or something like that as either success or relationship or attention in your environment and your surroundings, but there's a few things that have to be dealt with. So this is a 3 of Pentacles. So that means something, responsibility, maternal, material, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be an earth sign if you want to get into the actual card itself. Pentacle represent earth. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But I don't like to subsidiary it like that unless I'm doing 1 card readings. When I'm doing 3 cards, I like to generalize it and go to that. So let's see what Zodiac sign you dealing with, or what Zodiac elemental energy you need to utilize in order to rectify it. Okay, 2 plus 3 plus 3. 8. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or you need to utilize more of the Scorpio energy to solidify this. So be more strategic. Utilize your strategy behind closed door before you present it. Before you present it above the surface. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times people like to present things above the surface before it's even grounded behind closed doors, and then they start to feel stupid if it don't even manifest what they was trying to create behind closed doors by presenting it too fast in front or to the surface. So be more strategic behind closed doors, or you might straight be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. All right, now Taurus, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants and Venuses. Boom. 8 of clubs. So for the most part, you're going to be spending a whole lot of time in some type of frustration or something like that, or something that you didn't develop as a responsibility that you probably want to get yourself out of to a certain degree. Whether it's dealing with a business or love matter. Two of clubs. Somebody else is who you spending a whole lot of time in. This other person that's bringing this 2 of Pentacles is one of these pentacles right here that's bringing you frustration. So somebody else is messing with your money or your patience or your practicality, or confuse you on what you have made sense out of, and it's making you spend a whole lot of time in frustration as far as this individual bringing you this 2 of Pentacles. So this could be out of your business, career, or your love matters. Somebody confusing you, somebody muddy in the water, somebody making other things matter more than the actual issues that's supposed to matter, and kind of making you confused on if you're actually right or not. And three of spades. Somebody in your surroundings or something like that is cutting you out, or you're trying to cut yourself out or isolate yourself away from someone else, right? So that probably is this individual that's frustrating you, and you spending a whole lot of time trying to get out that relationship or that job or something like that. And you might be even utilizing cheating energy during this particular, or sneaky energy, you know what I'm saying? A little bad energy, a little Harley cheating on Joker energy in DC comic Batman face, you know what I'm saying? Real stuff. So yeah, let's see what Zodiac sign you're dealing with, what Zodiac elemental energy you need to utilize. Being a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or Venus. 8. I know y'all want me to go a little deeper, but I got a lot of stuff to do. Tomorrow we're gonna break down a more important. This is important too, though. It's another flex readings to do. See, 8 plus 2 plus 3, 13. So you dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or you might need to utilize the Cancer energy in order to rectify what's going on. So you might need to take more care, nurture something, use more maternal energy, put more good water into something, and separate negative water so that seed can grow more sufficiently when it comes to your relationship, business, or career. Or you might straight up be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Geminis, and I need to start looking at my comments too, because I appreciate anybody who timestamp. I'm gonna make sure I start pinning those comments and start liking everybody's comments too. Because I know I probably got trolls. I don't care about comments so much. I fail to realize a lot of times the amount of trolls that be in my chat when I'm live probably be leaving dumbass comments and stuff like that, even on my pages. So I gotta start keeping track of that thing. You know, that's what an assistant for, but you know what I'm saying? That's what before we get that. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Mercury. Dolo still gotta be Dolo. All right, boom. Now, you got 3. Why is everybody getting this 3 of spades? Y'all see me clearly just shuffle. So, it's something going on. Ain't no Gemini energies with Gemini. Okay, Mercury making a shift. Okay, my bad. That's why. So, we may hear a lot of negative energies coming from the Gemini signs, whether they're expressing it or receiving it. So be aware if you're receiving it on the receiving end. Try to learn how to fight fire with fire, but don't be too negative to develop blood on your own hands. For all my Geminis and Virgos. Geminis and Virgos probably going to get hit the most when it comes to the shift of Mercury, thinking, communicating, and analyzing. And Scorpios and Aries probably going to get hit the most when it comes to Mars shift right now. Exerting our passions, motivations, and desires. But for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants and Mercury's, something in your surroundings is going to be cutting you out. There's a hater or something that you need to separate yourself from in some way, shape, or form. And it's developing opposing energies or competitive energies. You might even got somebody, because that's the Three of Swords too. So you might got somebody smothering you with their communication that you no longer want to participate in. You want to spread out in the environment, not be one individual relating to another individual dual with that space y'all sharing. You're trying to share third dimension. You're trying to share your space or separate with someone else, or separate your space from whatever going on in your environment via business, career, or love matters. Now what came out is next is Six of Spades, Six of Swords. So for the most part, there's you paying a whole lot of attention to other things that you want to communicate with, or other things that's on your mind. So that separates you from this environment or something in your surrounding, or this person you're familiar with, or this job you're familiar with. So you might be trying to get another job right now, trying to get another relationship, or trying to cut ties with a relationship that you're tired of. And it's not even that deep no more, but you might still got these people lingering around, and you're kind of, it's kind of starting to frustrate you now a little bit, where you kind of like want these people to disappear or go find someone else to be busy with. Then you got your opposite. Then you got the Nine of Hearts. So, or the Nine of Cups. So you're going to be ascendant into a new emotion. You're going to be ascendant into an opportunity, a connection, a water, or a heart, or opportunity, or a sextile, 60-degree angle. So you're ascendant into an opportunity, but you're paying a whole lot of attention to what's been cutting you out and things of that nature and frustrating you in your environment. So for the most part, there's opportunities that you see as a potential via person, place, or thing, circumstance, job, object, however the case may be. But for the most part, these is things that you probably looking at as bad seeds you planted. People, places, and things that in your environment, surroundings that you're forced to be sharing air with, that you have to pay a whole lot of attention to in your own mind, how to separate yourself, come up with an idea or communication to separate yourself with, especially if it got to lead to you feeling like you don't want to manifest hard feelings. So you might really have to pay attention to how to oppose yourself via coming up with a conversation tactic, because of this opportunity that was at the end. It might be hard to reach this opportunity, though, based upon these two fart clouds that's there first. Let's see what zodiac sign you're dealing with, or what zodiac elemental energies you need to utilize in order to rectify it. 6 plus 3 plus 9, 18. So you're dealing with your opposite sign, just like how this came out with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Or you might need to utilize that energy to rectify what's going on for you. Don't be flunked out. So you might need to travel externally or internally. Come up with a different train of thought or a way of reacting and responding with a feeling when it comes to expressing yourself with the external world. So you could appear to be more wise and not manifest events that make you suffer more. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. And that's all, folks. The world don't revolve around you. I'm going to say the same thing for Leo. Boom. I don't know what's up with all. Oh yeah, it's a shift. Let me not act like I don't know. I'm Uriel. I am the spirit god. This is why so many negative cards is coming out. And so it's going to be like that for the rest of the readings, no matter how much I shuffle. All the other signs are going to get negative cards too. You know what I'm saying? It might only be one positive card, because I said it. I broke it down. I already set the tone for the energy, because I'm already in the spirit anyway. So before I even did Aries, I was setting the tone, saying it was a shift and all that. And anytime we going through a shift and breaking down the areas where the shift at, Mercury and Mars, our thinking patterns and how we share ideas, our passions and motivations, and what can make us angry and aggressive if our goals don't get met in a timely fashion. Hopefully it ain't in a matter of seconds, because you a narc. And if something ain't there in 3 seconds, now everybody got to pay. Don't be like that. But for the most part, yeah. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. You got 2 of clubs, 2 pentacles. 90-degree angle, frustration. So someone else frustrates you in some way, shape, or form. You hate someone else, or in some way, shape, or form, it's another individual that got a pinnacle to make you, and you might be even playing victim. This individual could be a family member, but they might be blocking your money, your potential of stability, security, safety in some way, shape, or form, because it's the earth element. So, or you could be straight up dealing with well, I forgot we're doing 3 cards. But for the most part, another individual frustrates you when you're looking in the area of your life that deal with earth type things, your status, productivity, stability, security, support, or the things you worry about to try to readjust and analyze and perfect. Business and career or love matters. Woo! Well, indoors, underlining 3 stories. Dolo, let's get spiritual right now. No, listen, hold on. Sam. Oh, Sam. Well, I got a vacuum. You know, basement floors be like the last floor you even think about vacuum. Then you might got to think the broom it, sweep it. All right, but please, this Gemini card gonna keep coming out. Yeah, I'm sad because of that shift with Mercury. And I'm surprised. Oh yeah, 6 been coming out too. Because I was about to say I'm surprised Virgo ain't been coming out. Yeah, 6 been coming out too. So yeah, all y'all rest of y'all signs from Leo through Pisces, be prepared for y'all to get a 3 or a 6 too, and a negative, a Earth Pinnacle, club or spade sword. You know what I'm saying? Air. So be prepared. Everybody going through frustration or thinking too much about their money or having to communicate, reconcile to unleash blockages, or just start opening up their mouth if they're too introverted. So this must be an energy everybody getting ready to go through with this Mercury shift. And already speaking about it right now. But in your environment, you feel like you're being cut out, you're being opposed from something, or you might got haters, or just people around you that's not haters but got opposite thoughts than you. So they might be useful, just not useful in the areas you need them to be in. And that other individual that's related to this, not naturally the same thing, but something you might attach this other individual to that might have something to do with you still feeling cut out, is still having you frustrated about them and stuff like that. And you feel like this individual can help you not feel cut out in some way, or this other individual is the one that's cutting you out in the environment. Whatever situation you're in, whether you're dealing with business or love matters. Look. All right. Oh, it's 3 cards. I'm about to say. I thought I was 2. I was about to say, go ahead. I'll go ahead and do an underlying story. It was 3 cards, though. You got saved. Oh, I shouldn't have spoke it up. Forget it. I got y'all. All right, but you got some positive. Not for all y'all Cancers, the ones that's only planting good seeds. You are the gift, the diamond that's shining bright within your environment, within your surroundings. But here's the thing. You might blend in with these energies. Yeah, you could be the shining bright gift all you want. You still frustrated with people around you. And a 3 came out again. And y'all, it fell right on my stomach. And it's hold on, how the hell is this 3 of spades? 2, 3 of spades. Hold on, we messed up on the cards. That's supposed to be a 3 of clubs. Let me take this out now. So we're gonna replace this with 3 of clubs. I don't know how 2, 3 of spades got in this deck, and they the same.
Tell me why you always gotta babble with that lip.
What the hell? And they the same cards. How is that? How I got the same card deck? I ain't never bought no 2 same card decks. So I got the 2 of the same card decks and stuff. And 2 what? Look. I put these cards together in order before I even do readings. I ain't seen no 3 of spades. I didn't see that. That's weird. That must meant to come out, but I'm gonna have to leave that card out. Well, here's the thing. This is the message that y'all Cancers need. Since it fell on my navel, that's the solar plexus chakra, right? So you gotta discombobulate it solar plexus. You're not using your sun sign, especially if you a sun sign Cancer. You're not expressing yourself. It's something you ain't doing, something you ain't expressing. Yo, you need to express something. I don't know what you ain't expressing, but it fell over my navel. So that means whatever Cancers need to hear this message, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and especially Suns, but Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. There's you need to express your solar plexus. You got it blocked, and having your solar plexus blocked is allowing you to be cut out in your environment or separate from something or seem like you ain't capable of something or something like that. So you need to start expressing yourself, or there's something you need to express. But I'm gonna have to get this card out the way. You know what I'm saying, and just throw another card for y'all, because I just synced the 3 of clubs. So the 3 of clubs is still in the deck. So I was about to replace it, but ain't no point in replacing it. Y'all just got a special reading. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants got a special reading. I did the whole card deck and put everything in order from Ace to King for each 4 decks, from Diamond, Hearts, Club, and Spades. I ain't see no 3. I ain't see I had more cards, and I ain't see the 2 Spades. I would have seen it just like I seen it now. So that was just some God for specific Cancers. Some of y'all could get rich. You're not expressing yourself. So it took that much to filter through Uriel for God to show you that, because you can't see it your goddamn self. All right, boom. 4 diamonds, right? So I mean, not 4 diamonds, 4 spade. You got all negatives. Well, everybody probably getting ready to, and the other side got lucky. But for the most part, you thinking a whole lot about cutting yourself out of something, or something you cut yourself out of, or some opposing comment. This is 4 swords. It ain't quite 7 swords, 7 of swords, so that don't mean reconciliation, but it's 4 swords. You like reaping what you sow, or you might regret something you said. You might have cursed out a family member, and you might really didn't meant that. But what you said, you never said anything to make them feel like it wasn't took that way. It wasn't meant that way. So you said something you didn't mean, and you also creating blockages from expressing that you didn't mean that. So you creating ego energies and stuff. So all of these is basically explaining a block solar plexus. Somebody else frustrates you in your environment, you getting cut out of, and you in your mind about it, and you're not resolving anything. So you need to express yourself in some way with communication that can help you with your maternal material or your status or your money in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know what y'all got going on as Cancers. All right, so let's see what zodiac sign you dealing with, or what zodiac elemental energies you need to utilize in order to rectify this. 2 plus 3 plus 4, 9. You're dealing with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or you need to utilize the Sagittarius energy itself in order to rectify it. So it might be a Sagittarius you need to communicate with, or you might need to start traveling, or travel internally. Get out of your small mind so you can start having better abilities and ideas on how to rectify whatever circumstance you need to situate. Because y'all Cancers do need communication. Y'all wouldn't have got all them swords. So y'all solar plexus is blocked. Y'all not expressing yourselves, and y'all not communicating either. So I don't know what y'all got. And then y'all got to do some type of apologizing. That's what more four swords is, apologizing, not necessarily reconcile. You could be like, yeah, you could go about your way. I'm just apologizing for myself. You know what I'm saying? Boom, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Now you reap what you sow. Now God can put you in a place because you ain't got no fart cloud facial expressions to create blockages elsewhere. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And that's it. The world don't revolve around you. Just the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. That's it. You don't get no other ruler, other friend, other friendship, none of that. And this ain't Mortal Kombat. Fatality. Underlying story, though, some of y'all are going to be falling back from some opportunity due to the fact of paying too much attention to a specific opportunity. Not for all Leos, but some of y'all. King of Hearts, you're going to be giving your grand support to an opportunity. So you all wrapped up in opportunities right now being a Leo. So make sure you don't take advantage of these opportunities. But make sure you ain't giving your opportunity to opportunists either. Whether you're thinking about business, career, or love matters. Go ahead if you want to go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look what want to slide out, y'all. I'm trying to see if it's going to slide out. If not, I'm going to put it back in my hand. I'm going to put it back in my hand. If you don't want to slide out, Well, I guess I'm putting it back in my hand. It's a message for some of y'all Leos, though. 7 of Swords, reconciliation. You got to open up your mouth, too. But this one came out. Jack of Spades. So for the most part, you hit the jackpot of something that cut you out, opposing negative energy or sword energy. So you lost in your mind. You hit the jackpot of a whole bunch of things you probably can't go back to anyway, but you just in your mind about it. Based on you giving your grand support to an opportunity to manifest you thinking that you probably did the opposite thing that you were supposed to do. And now you're lost in your mind about it. So that could be like picking the wrong job or participating with the wrong family members, associates, co-workers, or things of that nature, and you having to separate from it, not go back, but that being on your mind, having to adjust all the mistakes that you made to not do it again in the future. Whether we're talking about business or career or love matters. Then you got the 5 of Spades. So just like the 5 of Swords. So you emotionally connected to some type of communication in your mind. So this could be somebody said something to you that you didn't like probably a long time ago or something like that, and you still emotionally feel a way about it. So you feel a way about something in some way, shape, or form. And this is what's in your mind because it's related to this. So you hit the jackpot. So you in the world of whatever emotionally hurt you based upon words that was said with this 5 emotion of Swords. Spade. Based on you giving your grand support to what you probably thought was an opportunity or something like that. So this might be an energy where you feel like you deserve an apology or you deserve more out of your job and you're not getting appreciated and valued or getting the money that you're worth as far as the energy that you're putting in, and you probably felt like you got taken advantage of. So that's how that can play out. So let's see what zodiac sign you're dealing with or zodiac elemental energies you need to utilize in order to rectify it. All right, 13 plus 5 plus 11. 29. So that's an Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or you might need to utilize more of the Aquarius energy itself in order to rectify what's actually going on, which is your opposite energy. So start doing things that you naturally wouldn't be comfortable with doing. That automatically gonna tap you into your opposite sign, Aquarius, and then quite naturally, you're going to start to see that you're taking your feelings and making it more lighter when you're communicating about these things. So you're automatically, by default, going to be doing Aquarius type things just because it's opposite to you. And when you do things opposite that you just don't even know if it's dealing with astrology or not, it's still opposite by default your sign. So you're going to be doing more Aquarius stuff than another person who got another opposite sign when they're doing something uncomfortable and they're not into astrology to know that's what's going on. So for the most part, once you start to associate yourself more and give more attention to others more and things of that nature, and then you could share the space to share the attention where it's reciprocated in some way, shape, and then that communication could come out, right? And then that might be what you need to use, or you might be straight up dealing with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. All right, now Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Mercury's. All right, first positive card. All right, your surroundings. It's a gift in your surroundings. A gift, something you can get attention for, something you're familiar with that you can do that can manifest as attention or awareness or creative gifts or passions or fire. This the 3 of Wands. So there might be something that you might be distracted in that you need to be paying attention to something else, and you can get way more attention or speed up the process to whatever you're distracted in at the moment. That's what the wands mean. Pay more attention to your creativity other than the outcome or something. So you got to pay attention to something in your surroundings, something that's right in front of you, something you're already familiar with that you didn't put in the back seat, based upon your love matters or business and career. You got to give it more attention. All right, boom. Then you got the 10 of Hearts. You're going to be falling back from an opportunity due to the fact of this gift or talent in your surroundings or whatever like that. So don't get too distracted, whatever like that, to the point that there may be a lot of other fish in the sea, whether it's business, careers, love matters, or whatever like that, and you so constructed on whatever you're getting attention for or whatever that you can get attention for or whatever that you're not doing that you can get attention for that you might be distracted in your environment. You know what I'm saying? So try not to be falling back from those things either. You're falling back from some type of emotional connection. That's the Ten of Cups. Here go the 3 again. Know what I'm saying? I told y'all 3 is going to be all day. 3s and 6. But for the most part, or 2 3s that come a 6. All the way to the point how that came out before. Now, 3 of clubs in your environment is something going to frustrate you. And this is probably why you're falling back from certain opportunities, because of the amount of work or the earth element or the lack of money that you think you don't have or whatever like that in order to reach one of these. Which is why you may take a specific attention-seeking thing or whatever like that within your environment. So be careful that you don't let certain things that don't matter take you off an actual course due to the fact of you feeling like you may have to do too much to accomplish it. Love matters, business, or career. So, because don't make things harder in your mind than it actually is, and it's really not like that. Let's see what zodiac sign you're dealing with, or what zodiac elemental energies you need to utilize in order to rectify this. Let's see, 3 plus 10 plus 3. 16. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or you need to utilize the Libra energy itself, which is the 7 of Swords. You might need to communicate. You might need to reconciliate something. Open your mouth about something. Message, inbox, private conversation, one-on-one discussion, or get over something that was unclosed. So closure could be done. Put the sword in that heart of that energy that manifested as an event or a circumstance. All right, now boom. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, and Venuses. You gotta put depth to something. All right, boom. Another dark card. Four of Spades. So you're thinking a whole lot about something that you've been cut out from, or something you're trying to cut yourself out of, and actually cut the head off of it, so it's separate from it. So that thought form going to become the word or the sword that, if you express it, is going to separate you severe or decapitate. AKA, if you looked at it like an esoteric head and you cut it off with whatever you said, and whatever you said was your word or your sword. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to sharpen that sword right now, AKA all these opposing thoughts that you have. That's you sharpening the sword or something. Probably trying to talk your way out of something. You probably trying to come up with an excuse to call off of work. Trying to come up with a good excuse to call off of work. But you probably in a situation where you know you already called off too many times already. So that could manifest into being in that thought and feeling that you experiencing as a spirit that I was just breaking down. When you're going through those situations, that's a description of when you're going through that 4 of spade energy, 4 of sword. Now you got 3 of diamonds. There's something in your environment or your surroundings you could get attention for, or something like that, if you get out of your flunk mind. And that's probably why you in your mind. You're trying to think about how you don't want to go to work that day, because it's something that you can do at the crib, or something you're dealing with your friends or in your environment you're familiar with that look like it might got more potential if you give it attention. 3 of wands. So try not to be a cheater if this is filtered into love matters. You know what I'm saying? You might be thinking real hard how to cut yourself out as an excuse from your partner to do something, some real fire, some spicy stuff. You know, don't be a cheater. Don't be an usher right now. Underline the story. You're going to be giving your grand support to a frustration based upon the lack of communication that you and lack of opening your mouth. So you just frustrating yourself because you ain't doing something. You probably sitting around waiting for somebody to call you. No, you call somebody, especially if you know you did something wrong. If you're the one who did something wrong, or you ain't taking self-accountability to know you put more of the percentage level of negative energy in there, that's on you to apologize at that point, or to do something about it. All right, 4, you can't expect somebody to fix something that they ain't break. 4 of hearts, right? And you're going to be thinking a whole lot. So you got a lot of 4s going on. Thinking a whole lot about an opportunity that's in this environment that can get you attention. So you're trying to talk your way out of this relationship or job at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what zodiac sign you're dealing with, or what zodiac elemental energies you need to utilize to rectify these energies. Being a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or Venus. 4 plus 3 plus 4. That's 11. You could be dealing with your fellow Aquarius sign, or you might need to utilize more of that energy in order to rectify what you got going on. Be a little bit more fixated. Don't be so more cardinal. So you can still be yourself. You just have to be a little bit more fixated with your cardinal energy. You know, so try not to initiate so much. Try to be fixated, be more aware, have your more individual way of going about it. Then whatever idea you develop to communicate anyway, because y'all all air, then you'll be able to come out better with your excuse of not going to work that day and still be able to go to work tomorrow and stuff, no matter how many days you called off. But you trying to initiate and come up in your mind, and you try to have all these ideas of what's fair and what's balanced, gonna make you come up with a dumb excuse. And even the manager gonna be like, that don't even sound right. So, all right. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Mars. God dang, y'all scattered. Oh, 4, 5, 60,000 cars came out. Make sure I ain't leaving that on the ground. Eight of Clubs. So you spending a whole lot of time in frustration and things that you didn't pent up and made yourself mad about and things of that nature. So you got to be careful being a Scorpio right now, that you don't start developing manipulated or revengeful energy for stuff you did. You know what I'm saying? You the one who cheated. Then a person don't want to take you back, or they want to cheat first or something like that, and in your mind you think you need to get revenge. How you gonna get revenge on somebody who going about their way because you did something to them? So you want revenge because they ain't take you? What kind of stuff is that? Don't even make no sense. How's that revenge? You lucky that God ain't putting that revenge for that person on you. Lord Jesus Christ. Oh, this person ain't about to take me back. All right, well, I'm going to make sure of this. I'm going to make sure of that. How? The reason they ain't taking you back is something you did. You don't get to pray to God for things to go in your favor. You the one who did something wrong. Y'all don't be nothing sometimes, Scorpios in the mind. But look, for another 4 of spades. So for the most part, with the 4 of spades and stuff like that, you're going to be thinking a whole lot about things that cut you out in the pose. That's why you spend a whole lot of time in frustration anyway, because you already had a negative argument or something like that, a four swords, something that you can't really reconcile at the moment, but you got to be on your mind to think about and stuff like that. So there's a common, you might not want to say that to your mother. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you said to your mother, you like too much, like a week and 2 didn't pass, and you probably wish you ain't said that. So right now you're spending a whole lot of time being frustrated in all those clovers that ain't no 4 leaves, because you ain't lucky, because your jawline look like one of these. Then you got the Joker. So for the most part, with the Joker right here, this is the big Joker. So there's an external person who has an epiphany, or a place that you like, or something like that that you're aware of that's getting ready to change, or an object that you have that's getting ready to change, and you have to come up internally if you want to agree with those terms and conditions with reciprocation or not. But whatever decision it is, and it might be negative because you got 2 negative cards first, so it might be something that you got to force yourself not to change around anyway, but you might have held on to things too long that Pluto make changes for you. And it may play out with this external person, place, or thing as the epiphany, as a filter system. So for the most part, yeah, there's outside things that's changing that got you thinking about why you said what you said or whatever like that, to have you stuck in that mind frame for in your mind and your 3rd dimensional actions as a cycle system that you stuck in your own little world. So let's see what zodiac sign you dealing with. What zodiac element? Well, you dealing with a you dealing with a Pisces, because this is add more space. So you're dealing with extreme Pisces energy. So you're either dealing with a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or you need to utilize the Pisces energy itself in order to rectify what's going on. Use more creativity, use more imagination, or isolate yourself into your own dream world so you can decipher what is the delusion or not. So you don't keep coming across self-sabotaging and stuff, and prejudging wrongly and doing too much actions during those times to make it too late to make things right. So you have to be careful. Or you might straight up be dealing with a Pisces, sun, moon, or ascendant when it comes to your business or your love matters or your career. That was for my Scorpio. So you might be dealing with your fellow sign, Pisces. So you got to be a little bit more mutable. Can't be too fixed either. You got to unfix yourself, get unstubborn, and whatever you consistent in might be something that's making you look like you're stubborn and not consistent. So it's something that you really making mistakes in and stuff. So you got to be a little bit more mutable, make some changes, adjust yourself, be yourself, use your emotions, but don't hold too much in as a grudge or excitement. Be a little bit more mutable and related to others outside of you, and don't prejudge too much just when you dive into that energy by default. AKA use more of the Pisces mutable mechanism for your fixated energies being a Scorpio. Now, Sagittarius, sun, moon, and ascendants, and Jupiters. Threes and sixes. So you paying a whole lot of attention to some type of creative gift, passion, some wand, the 6 of wands, diamonds, or 120-degree angle, however you want to look at it. So this is a gift that you got, or a talent, or something you can get attention for, but you're paying a whole lot of attention for it. So when you're paying you're paying a whole lot of attention to it. So a lot of times when you're paying attention to things, sometimes you might not necessarily be actually doing it. So make sure you're not procrastinating based on the little crumbs that you may receive and you forgot the actual mission of how you accumulated that in the first place. So stay on task, but for the most part, you're spending a whole lot of attention on or paying a whole lot of attention towards a creative gift, talent, or something you get attention for. Don't be no narc. Underlying story. So it might not be for all y'all, but for some of y'all gonna be receiving grand support from a gift or a talent that you have developed that gonna create opportunities based on the 4 of Cups, the water, the 60-degree angle, and stuff like that. So there's gonna be a lot of opportunities on your mind based on you receiving grand support from things that you have accumulated based on the stuff you get attention for. Not for all you, Sag, for some of them, some of y'all. Ooh, pardon me. Sorry, y'all. Go ahead. Well, don't do it then. Don't do it then. If you ain't want to come out, then don't do it. But y'all ain't about to be coming out. You know what I'm saying? My hand was free for a few seconds. That ain't had nothing to do with no spirit gods, God, Holy Christ, Jesus with slipper sandals on, and nothing. None of them flip-flops. All right. Jack of clubs. So you're going to be receiving, you hit the jackpot when it comes to frustration. So you're highly frustrated about something due to the fact of what you're paying attention to as far as your gifts and talents. So you might be paying attention to a gift or talent, but this jackpot that's on your, that you're frustrated with is probably all the things that you feel like you have to do in order to these things to be the outcome. So you might be frustrated a lot when it comes to the Jack of Pentacle. You might be frustrated when it comes to stability, security, support, or even material and maternal to a certain degree, or even money to a certain degree, because you feel like it might not match what you are paying attention to as far as your creative gifts or talents. This also could feel like you're not getting what you worth. You might got a job, a love matter, or something like that, and feel like you're not getting appreciated, or you're not getting the amount of money that pinnacle that you should be getting for your fire, creativity, and think that you're paying attention to. You see what I'm saying? So it can be like that too. Now y'all see how these readings ain't about what somebody else think. Sometimes these tarot card readers gotta tell the person that they talking to that dang shit. You know, like, I said to change the title to this what this person think about you, and this what you thinking about the person, and how you need to stop doing this and how you should do that. Now we got better tarot card readings, because the tarot card reading is supposed to be about you, not the tarot card reading about your sign, and it's about a person on your mind. How you know what that person thinking? You wouldn't have found them cheating in the first place if you knew what they was thinking. I said that tarot card reader should have told you was about to figure that day something in somebody's room. fucking somebody else at the moment. If it can't tell you that, tell them to stop telling you what's on somebody else's mind, or you would never manifest what they talking about. 5 of clubs. Now you emotionally connected to pentacles. So for the most part, you emotionally connected to a pinnacle in some way, shape, or form. Something that's dealing with money, material, security, support, and safety. And that's what you hit the jackpot on. That's making you frustrated. You're more worried about your money than relationship or that business. You're more worried about what makes sense and what's practical and what can make a dollar. And for the most part, you know that whatever you're paying attention to as far as your creative gifts and talents is worth that. So let's see what zodiac sign you're dealing with, or what zodiac elemental energies you need to utilize to rectify it. But don't create no self-sabotaging energies just because you're doing something that you're not getting the maximum worth out of. Use it to accumulate, and then when that time to go into another door, you won't be naked or lacking. You will have a sufficient, stable position and be able to move freely in there without having to do some strange things for a piece of change to obtain the things on your brain in that next room. All right, now, let's see what zodiac sign you're dealing with, or what zodiac elemental energy you need to utilize. All right, now you got 6 plus 11 plus 5. 22. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or you might need to utilize the Cancer energy in order to rectify what's going on. Add more maternal energy, nature energy, emotion energy, that good waters to plant good seeds and things of that nature, and take good care and initiate new thoughts that you can have new abilities to take care of something when it comes to your business and career, your love matters. Or you might straight up be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant is Saturn. Yeah, it's about, like I swear, like half of the videos, because I like to read it, so I type in Aries. Half of the videos is about ex reconciliation and what this person think about you. I refuse to click on any of those type of titles, or you got this spectacular thing happening to you today. I'm tired of hearing any of that. I heard those was like the same things I seen 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't click on that like that. Oh, come on, Capricorns. There we go. Because you gotta think sometimes. What this person think? How you gonna tell somebody else what somebody thinking? Then why ain't you tell these other people when that person was thinking about somebody else to create the situation that they cheated on you about in the first place? I said, where was the tarot card reading telling you that? Where was the tarot? All the tarot. I swear, you could go on each year, type in every month right now. Go on all signs and type in every year from every tarot card reader. Some of them whoever watch me, they good. I don't see everybody. But for the most part, it's algorithms. If you already into that already automatically come on your home screen. Man, go to what they saying now and be like, man, what happened last week ain't happened yet. Then go to last month, then go to all the whole years that they've been on there and stuff like that. And they ain't never tell none of y'all when that person wasn't thinking about you and they was thinking about that person they cheated on you with. They ain't never got no tarot card story about that one. Yet, this is why you watching tarot card reading, because you got cheated on. Obviously, they don't know what the hell going on. They need to change their damn narratives. All right, but yeah, I don't even know if this came out. Let me do it, just shuffle again. Did this come out or do I gotta shuffle again? You know what I'm saying? No, this came out. Okay, 4 diamonds. So for the most part, Capricorns, you got the 4 diamonds. So you thinking a whole lot about a gift or a passion or something you can get attention for. It's on your mind. Don't become a user though, or what they call these individuals, opportunists. This is like the opportunist energy, 4 of Wands. This is a creative gift and talent on your mind. And a lot of times it ain't even yours. You might be copying somebody or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you just on your mind and stuff. So make sure you be no opportunist based upon somebody getting you wet, making you think you had that ability and you try to talk your way in or something. Carry your way into it. But that's 4 diamonds. At least it's on your mind though. That's the start. All right, boom. Joker. So for the most part, there's an external person, place, or thing, right? And they're having, if it's a person, change your heart. Now it's up to you if you want to change your heart and compare and contrast and reciprocate reciprocity or with it, or whatever the case, or whatever, or however the situation may be, whether it's your business, career, your job, or your love matters. And this might be what you're thinking of, you know what I'm saying? That's the gift. Somebody else changed their idea about you. Don't make you feel like your gift is retarded anymore. Make you feel like it's actually creative or something. So they've been on your mind. You've been smiling ear to ear for the past week or something like that. Let me do all these underlining flunk stories. No, all right, go ahead. Every time I say that, it come out again. So another underline. So go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. Somebody else is frustrating you based upon you ascending in opportunity. So you got somebody might be holding you back. This other frustrating person is not allowing you to be great. Whether business or career or love matters. Not for all y'all smack monkeys and shaved buttercream doves, birds, females, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Saturns. Just some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, somebody not allow y'all to be great. You know what I'm saying? Somebody keep trying to put their stench on you. So even when they ain't around, some other people can't look at you as great because of that fart cloud you got on you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? That's like you going to high school with somebody if you're a Capricorn, right? It's like you going to high school, right? And you dated somebody back in high school. Now you didn't blew up, became successful, Cinderella or Prince Charming Froggy Face, to kiss somebody that looked like Miss Piggy Face or something, male or female, however the case may be, right? And then here go somebody. Since YouTube is popping right now, here goes somebody on YouTube. Yeah, I dated them in high school, y'all. Look at our prom pictures. And they somebody who goddamn live at the bus station or some shit like, oh, I said something like that. Like, you got to be like, wait a minute. We should create a law where it's against the law to claim you went with somebody if you're in a different space in your life. I say you should be getting checks. This person, you should be allowed to sue them or something like that. And you get a check every month or something like that from this person's job just because they came out their mouth and claimed you or something like that. I said like real stuff, like some of y'all Capricorns might be in that energy. No more underline the story. They're trying to get happy. Like, well, yeah, Uriel talking right now. Let's throw some more spirits out. Well, get out of here. Get out of here, spirit gods. We trying to call it a night so I can go ahead and have energy to finish going to work. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn it, tomorrow I could be a little bit more free. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Oh yeah, get Uriel. It's time to get him right now. He open right now. Get him. Yeah, let's hear some more. No. All right, no, I'm saying real stuff. Real stuff. All right, boom. Ace of Diamonds. Now you are the gift. You are the diamond. You are the creative gift, passion, molecule that's on your mind. So what's been on your mind is you. Don't be a narc right now, but you probably got examples and confirmations God gave you that's reminding you probably need to love more yourself right now. You are the gift and talent, not this other smack monkey right now that's got a different epiphany that want to direct you and them. And who said that they was coming where you was going? You know what I'm saying? Real like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Capricorn? I said real stuff. You got a lot of stuff on your mind and stuff. You got somebody else hippity hop jumping in your face and stuff like some clown. Some clown. Once upon a time, they might have appeared to be different in your mind. Right now, they're a clown. You know, hippity hop. But they changing their emotion. This ain't the small joker. You ain't got no epiphany. They got one. Who cares what they feel? You know what I'm saying? You got still stuff on your mind. That one of them that person might not be one of these diamonds. You know what I'm saying? That's on your mind. One of these diamonds. The diamonds. The sun like a diamond in your little heavenly head temple face. I said, so this person come jumping, hip hoppity hip. I said, talk about, yeah, I gotta change a heart. We could do this. Who said it was? Who said we? You better let that Capricorn know that you the gift. This ain't no number 2. This is number 1. This ain't you the gift, not them. You better get them out your face. Now, and who can you be dealing with? Probably some flunked out Leo. Or you might need to use more of the Leo energy because the Joker ain't no number. So, you know what I'm saying? This the 4-5. That's it. 1 + 4. Leo. You dealing with a Leo or you need to utilize the Leo energy to rectify it. Show your ass. Yeah, express yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's all about you, baby. I said real stuff. And we don't even go no deeper than that. Leo spoke for itself. Just for Leo coming out. All right, now for the most, or you can straight up be dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Hurt they pride. They need it. All right, now look, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Saturn. There we go. We done spoke it up. We done spoke up this small joker. We done, so this is a you having an epiphany. Be an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or Saturn. You got an internal epiphany. So you got to change your heart about something outside of you that probably didn't necessarily change yet. And you might have to express your internal energies outwardly to have confirmation how powerful you are as a spirit, if it's going to change or not. You know what I'm saying? So you got to change your heart about an external person, place, or thing, or object, or whatever the case may be. Y'all scattered too. Stop being scatterbrains. It's 2023, and we ain't got no more time to be wasting. And but I need to see the business look like this. I need to see the person look like this for the. We ain't got no more time for all that. Nine of hearts. So for the most part, you about to be ascending into some type of opportunity in some type of way based upon your change of heart. So whatever you change your heart about, business, career, love matter, is you about to ascend into those opportunities, aka act on them. Pardon me. Forget it. All right, go ahead. Dang. Go ahead and do it. All right, you're going to be giving your grand support to something that cut you out. So be careful who you cast your pearls amongst, because they might be swine. You need to know, or you are the opportunity. And whoever you give your grand support to, the reason why they're cutting you out is because you manifesting or attracting a lot of opportunists. Because you are the opportunity. You are the cup. You are the water. You are the connection. You are the 60-degree angle. So you need to use your opportunities, not allow others to come in your life and use what you have accumulated, and you became their opportunity, aka manifest the opportunist. Now, last card that came out, you hit the so that wasn't for all you Aquariuses, but this is for some of y'all. Now you hit the jackpot when it comes to a creative gift, talent, or something you could get attention for. Jack of Wands. So for the most part, this is why you're going to be ascending into opportunities, because you know you hit the jackpot. You hit something. You threw something against the wall. One of those eggs, one of the dozen of eggs in that basket. You threw one against the wall. One stuck. You're getting attention now. Now, for the most part, you see the opportunities that you want to ascend from, and that's why you got to change your heart from something that you're starting to look at as outdated. Now let's see what zodiac sign you're dealing with, or what zodiac elements and energies you need to utilize in order to rectify this, because you do know this is about a love matter or business or career. Ooh. 9 plus 11. 20. So you're dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Or you might need to utilize the Taurus energy in order to rectify what's going on. So you might need to be more stable, secure, practical, sufficient, loyal, consistent. Understand where you're being stubborn at, so you can separate that, because you know everything has an equilibrium. So when you're trying to maintain a position, it got two sides, either being stubborn or consistent. Know which one you're trying to do when you're trying to maintain a position. Know which one you're doing. Or you might straight up be dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. All right, last but not least, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Jupiters. Well, go ahead. That came out. So I'm going to go ahead and let that come out. Even if I ain't, it came out. I'm going to still shuffle. All right. So you got the Five of Hearts. So you are emotionally connected to an opportunity. Five of Cups. So whatever this opportunity is, you are emotionally connected to it in some way, shape, or form. Like, it can't get out your heart space, your heart chakra. You can't stop feeling certain ways about it. Some type of opportunity. All right, underline the story. And it fell on my navel too. So you gotta, y'all Pisces, y'all might gotta pay attention to a Cancer in your life, or in some way, shape, or form, or utilize the Cancer energy for yourself, or you might got Cancer in your chart in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, you gotta block solar plexus also. You got to express yourself more, Pisces. And then for the most part, you hit the jackpot of an opportunity but you are emotionally connected to something that cut you out or something you cut yourself out of. So there's an opposite emotion towards this opportunity that you hit the jackpot. So that means you probably got a good job that you self-sabotaged or something like that, or a relationship or something like that. And now you're in that type of situation. Not for all y'all, just some of y'all, Pisces. Where you had something good and you messed it up. All right. Pisces, y'all always get a card like this. Your own worst enemy type card. Self-sabotage. So you as an individual is frustrating. You are a frustrating individual. You might even manifest energies to make other people separate from you to a certain degree. So you have to be careful. But you are frustrating yourself due to the fact of this emotion that you're connected to that got something to do with an opportunity, a cup. Some emotion that's supposed to be gave or whatever like that. So this could be a situation where this emotion you're connected to, you're frustrated about. Why? Hold on. Why would you be frustrated about? Well, missed opportunity. This could be something that's dealing with a missed opportunity. So you probably missed a job that probably possibly could have happened, a love matter or circumstance. There's an emotional opportunity that you as an individual is frustrated or frustrated about. So the only way that can manifest is something you didn't take, something you didn't do. No more underlining stories. No more. Don't try to flip 2 cards. Another epiphany. I think Capricorn or Aquarius had this too. Epiphany. So for the most part, you got an internal epiphany. You got the small joker. So you got to change your heart about something, change of emotion about an external person, place, or thing or circumstance. And this is probably why you are frustrated as an individual, because whatever previous emotion that has changed that you no longer have, that the way you see things went with that. So you feel frustrated about something, which is an opportunity that you was emotionally connected to. So there was a connection, a job, a person that or a place or a family member that you was connected to, that you created a self-sabotaging circumstance with, based on whatever the case may have been, and you no longer feel that same way about it anymore, that made you isolate yourself, that made you think that was the right thing to do. You no longer feel that. You no longer feel that way. You got to change your heart. You feel different. And since it's 2 negative cards, it may feel like you did a mistake. You made the wrong decision at a time that you thought it was right. And the only good card, opportunity, end up being missed. So you got a missed opportunity based upon whatever frustrating thing you was in as an individual, but you no longer feel that way anymore. You got to change your heart about that. So let's see what zodiac sign you're dealing with, or Virgo. So you're dealing with a Virgo, sun, moon, or ascendant, and it's got more space on there. Or you could be straight up, or you need to utilize the Virgo energy in order to rectify whatever you got going on with anybody, your family, friend, any zodiac. So for the most part, you might need to utilize more worrying, perfecting, adjusting, taking care of it like it's a responsibility of yours that you have manifested, and something like that. And forms of communication in some way, shape, or form also. Because it's still Mercury energy. And that's that. Pisces. Ooh, I like that speed. I like that speed. Oh, woo! Good relaxation energy. I'm saying, good relaxing, got the muscle back right there. You know what I'm saying? I feel the vibe already. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. Usually when I'm doing something, that's when I do the TikTok filtering system and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The smoke signal system, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something to do. I'm not the other way around. There's people in the world that's dopes. They make that the thing to do. So they have to make time throughout their day for that. You see what I'm saying? And then we want to just do that DMT? No, that's stupid. And we ain't doing nothing. I ain't about to do that either. That's just a waste of time, waste of money, waste of everything. You know what I'm saying? We got to be doing something that helps what we doing to go even better. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm doing flight tarot cards, I kind of got to separate from the two. You know what I'm saying? Then once I would have cut off the live stream, it wouldn't even been no point to even light it anyway. I was just laid on the ground and stretched out for a little bit until my body get right. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then if I had the strength, you know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Because when I go too long and I ain't doing that, and if I'm in the middle of doing something, I get too weak. I can't do anything at that point. Somebody will have to roll it for me. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, yeah. Somebody said, would you speak to me? No, because you a troll. Or you might not be a troll, but you got a emoji page. So I don't know who you are. Not even a little bit. I never seen you on IG, Facebook, Snapchat, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, no, I wouldn't talk to you. Real stuff. Real stuff. Real stuff. We in a serious time in today's time. Real serious times. You gotta be real careful. Thank you so much for the donation program. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You said I saw a lot of people wearing blue today. They was a little closer to God. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they got that advice from me. But sometimes people just do it by default. But I don't be in my ego, because sometimes people might think that a person like me will brag on those things. No, I'm Archangel Uriel. Don't mix me with humanity. And if you're gonna do that with anybody else, you're supposed to do that from me, because your own day for you gonna go right. That's all God asks, and that's all I ask. I don't give a damn about needing praise about nothing or whatever like that. Even if I'm in a human body and I'm able to see it, and it's inevitable or whatever like that. I'm not here to make live streams and videos or even be in that energy offline and be like, look how I got the world. Angels really don't think that way. Or I wouldn't have 4,000 videos, me talking like this. And that replaced my time. We all got the same 24 hours. If I'm talking more like this, how you think I think when I'm offline? I look at thought forms as first bodies. And bodies is forms, period. And God be looking at who ugly or not. Like, I look at everything. That's an ugly body. That's an ugly way of thinking and feeling. Period. Even if the shadow government created a whole bunch of things in this world to make y'all all look at it like it's familiar and make it look like it's normal to do these tactics in some of these industries, because that's your only way to even get to the top. Angel still can't see it that way. Like, that's why I don't participate. I got YouTube channels. I didn't forgot the password. See, if I don't have no female or something writing it down and it ain't already a automatic login, that's why I won't even be able to be a good troll. I don't even know how to have a fake page and stuff. But for the most part, I got pages I was uploading videos on that I forgot those passwords. They still online. One is called God Almighty or whatever like that. I can still go to the page. I think I'm going to share some of those pages. And y'all can hear how I was sounding way back in 015, 14. And the same thing I'm saying now. As far as, so you can know it's proof in the pudding. Because y'all know how I was sounding in my last live stream when I kept saying, y'all, I don't count. When I'm saying I was aware of what not to participate in and what God telling me to get into and not allowing my environment to take place from me. These videos is uploaded in those times while I'm that age. You know what I'm saying? And you hear me say that. You're going to hear me say, yeah, I'm going to have the most songs, but I ain't about to promote it to nothing because I'm here to do. I'm sounding just like that with a bottle of alcohol and stuff, because I was a drunk at that time and stuff, where I wasn't, but I was mad at life because I already had the hernia problem anyway. So it's like I didn't care. I was real gangster at that time. But at the same time, I changed my life from that time and got even more spiritual. But I was always spiritual, just better ways to go about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's one called God Almighty, and it's another one the other way around, Almighty God Flights. And then it's another one called God Almighty Flights, and there's another one called Almighty God Flights. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, a lot of y'all who've been watching me, a lot of y'all probably seen those channels. Like if it didn't pop up, if it popped up on the algorithm, if you've been watching me long enough, some of those videos from those old channels might have popped up on the algorithm or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where I used to always be in the dining room. So I got a lot of videos where I used to be in the dining room and on the main page too. But it actually came from more videos of those on the other pages. You know what I'm saying? Because Dolo page, I was just everywhere. I'm saying I actually created the blueprint of what it even looks like on YouTube to teach, period. So you pretty much ain't gonna see nobody online if they ain't in a car, living room, dining room, kitchen, basement. Only thing I ain't reached is the attic. You know what I'm saying? Because I need a ladder to get to my attic and stuff. Not a ladder, but you know, it's a step. It's a stepping stool. It ain't a step ladder. It's an attic that is a cut out in the ceiling upstairs, and you gotta get up there yourself. Figure out how you gonna get up there yourself. You know what I'm saying? I've been meaning to do it because I be thinking like the old people who used to live here probably stashed $1 million up there or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Old people be on stuff like that. Because before old people die, especially if they got a little bit of money and stuff, even though I'm in the hood, I know that whoever lived in this house, they ain't had no money like that. But old people, especially if they have a little money and stuff, they start having different type thoughts and feelings and stuff as life go on. And money don't be a majority of it. So a lot of times the older you get and you already accomplish a lot of things that deal with material and maternal, you use these things for things that people who younger than you would love for you to give them for if they had the ability, and you make that a weird fetish. Like you might have a fetish of getting on, like you might become old and get a weird fetish about online seeing people who teach or do this kind of sport or something like that. So you use all your military money or something like that to support their cause and stuff like this where that humanitarian stuff even come from, and charities and stuff. Like old bored people that they done made the money and that ain't even important to them. They actually doing other things in their mind to get ready to die. So it be other things that they use their money for that the average individual that's younger than them is happy that that person is in that position. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Real stuff. Okay. People get other excitements, other habits once they got money and reach a certain age and stuff like that. Because I know that's what I'm developing right now. You know, once I start getting in my 80s and 70s and stuff, I'm going to reach a weird fetish of trying to raise teachers and put them in a school and put them in and make people all things in the world and stuff like that, so I can sit somewhere down and I ain't never got to worry about my butt getting wiped and stuff like that. Because even kids I didn't actually make, it'll still be that kind of vibe because I'm making a community type energy. You know what I'm saying? So my children is my children, period. Any generation up under me, you know what I'm saying, is my children, period. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be glad to make sure Uriel ain't nowhere else but sitting somewhere like Sad Guru. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Anytime Uriel need his butt wiped and his consort need her butt wiped, and Lord forbid that I might go before her. You know what I'm saying? So the generation children gonna be wiping her butt longer. But that's what I'm building. I don't know what y'all been got in y'all mind, but that's the type of stuff I got in my mind. And God made it look like it's possible in this lifetime. So as long as I'm agile and movable, I ain't got nothing to complain about. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Nothing to complain about. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is put in what I'm supposed to do. Don't worry about the things in the world that's making it seem like what you have or what you don't have. That ain't got that. Well, I already have everything I'm supposed to have in the God spectrum world. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, in the third dimensional world is whatever. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it ain't, it ain't. And whatever I'm saying wasn't meant to be ain't a form that I need to be even putting that much energy into to make it seem like that was something in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't never the goal in the first place anyway. To even be sitting somewhere and saying it just wasn't meant to be. The whatever God mission is, that's it. That's all. Period. Anything outside of the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension, you was used as a vessel in all kind of ways that you are even unaware of. Just do your role. That's it. Just do your role like SmackDown for the PS2. Know your role. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. And I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Let me go ahead and get back to work and stuff like that and things. You know, because I got energy. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow gonna be a bright day. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Impress flows. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real stuff. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know this the peaceful channel, and the channel is the ratchet channel. And you know we need the best of both worlds. So in between, we make things happen in reality, and it's happening fast. I got my L's now, so I'm going to I got a lot of them gonna be free, and I gotta go ahead and get these appointments, reach these appointments, my car appointments and stuff, to go ahead and put the new interior in and stuff like that, and my little player and stuff. And boom, ready to ride, ready to ride, ready to fly. And I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Don't go to put on that, don't go to put on that. Ooh, stuff take time though, even if it is 2 days. That's like 10 years for Aries. 2 days, 3 days.